be interviewing today for 10 minutes. So thank you for your time. Anything you say illegal or harmful, I'll have to report it, or my professor will have to report it as well. Are you the age of 18?
Yeah, I'm above 18. I'm 20 years old.
All right.
Turned 20 in April. April 8th, same day Picasso died. This artist was born.
Oh, well, so is there anything you want to talk about?
I always want to talk about something. Something's always bothering me, you know what I mean? So I have a lot to say about a lot of people, but I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to get beat down in the street one.
Yeah.
I'll say whatever you want to talk about, I'll talk about. I'll elaborate on your questions as to the best of my abilities.
Mm-hmm. So basically, is there anything that's bothering you right now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the whole industry.
Oh, the industry.
Music industry.
Oh, so do you have any part in the music industry? So what do you do?
I rap. I rap and I always make videos every 2 months. I try to drop a video. Costs thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, so to the people that like my stuff, share it, comment, all that stuff, like it means the world. Those people are everything to me. You know, it's my shield when I go through something bad in life. I just look at them and I'm like, yo, it's cool. I got people that are there, so that's all that matters.
Oh,
I just wish that the media would pay more attention to people spitting 16 bars than spitting off balconies, because what's really more important.
So what you're saying is that you care more about the art of your music instead of people rapping about their jewelry.
Yeah, I'm not really into materialistic. I'm into conscious rap. I'm into music with messages. So if you're gonna talk about girls, cars, jewelry, talk about it in a way that's teaching me something, or in an artistic way. Kanye West, for example, is very materialistic, but the guy's a genius, so I listen to him and still enjoy it. Whereas when someone's just flat out talking about jewelry, material in every song, and there's really no concept before that, or there's no layers to why they're talking about that, then I'm just like, come on, man, you're generic. I don't like people that are generic. I feel like they're taking my spot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why are they millionaires and I'm still here and I'm thinking all day, all night, laying in my bed, 24/7, always thinking, and I'm still broke. $16 in my bank account. It's not right. I want to change that.
Okay, so basically, like you just want to change the game like Kanye West. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I want to get to that point where, you know, I'm compared with those great artists, like to the point where it's like, who's better, Eli or Kanye West? Oh man, that's a tough question. I can't even answer that. They're both amazing at what they do. Those are two amazing artists.
So if you would tell me how many hours do you spend a day writing your song?
Honestly, man, it's like all I think about. I'll write a 3-minute verse. See, I don't want to rush it, but at the same time, like, I'll spend 2 weeks on a verse. You know, I won't write a verse in a day. I have written a verse in a day. Sometimes it just comes naturally, but I want every verse to be amazing. And it's like, if it's not a verse, it's a concept.
Yeah.
You know, an idea. Like, I have plans. I have my albums all planned out until 2032. And a lot of people look at me like, that's years away, but it's like, yeah, I know. And not everything's going to go as planned. I just want to know the direction. I want to know who I'm going to appeal to so I can start making music and concepts kind of related to that. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me that you have a lot of free time to...
No. Well, you know what? I don't have free time. I half-ass everything and am I not sure? I won't say that again. I won't say the word. Well, let's say I'm not always there. Like, say I go to work. I did go to college. It didn't really work out because I don't put a lot of thought and time into anything but music, which is why I'm so productive at it. So it's not like I have time on my hands. I really don't. But it's the fact that I sacrifice everything, friendships, lost a lot of friends because I'm always in this musical mindset and they don't get it. But it's cool. You know, it is what it is. Maybe they will.
So how did school go for you? So basically you dropped out?
Well, you know what? I think school's amazing. I think it's an amazing thing if you know what you want to do. I know what I want to do, and I know that school is not going to bring me to where I want to be. I'm not saying it won't bring this kid and that kid to where they want to be because it's amazing. Don't drop out of school if you want to become a lawyer because you need school to do that. I just think that I've been in special ed since grade 2. Clearly school wasn't meant for me, and I can't be a lawyer. I can't do a lot of things that I think I'd be good at because my marks were not high enough in elementary, right? I can't go to university. I don't have credentials for that, but I do have credentials to make tunes. You know, you go to university, I'll go to university where I make my tunes and educate people through music. That's what I can do, and school won't bring me there.
No,
It's not enough to school.
okay. Did you drop out of high school or?
No. I graduated from high school. High school is easy. I think high school is an amazing experience. Like elementary school, SMG makes me want to puke when I look at your
SMG?
pictures.
Oh,
Same
wow.
right?
Okay.
I want to throw up when I see pictures. Like honestly, that school makes me sick. But Neil McNeil, I love that school. Everybody at Neil is my bro. You know, people really had my back there. That's where I came out of my shell, and I don't think I'd be as vocal as I am right now if it wasn't for that school supporting me from day one, signing me up for the hooli, saying, "Who cares? Just go do it."
Yeah.
Then I did it, you know, and boom, my confidence took off after that, and I owe that school everything, which is why I appreciate that school.
So, is there any reason why you don't like senior year already?
Yeah, because back in the day, I was always a different kid, and I was new there, and I was very, very shy, very quiet, and people just, I felt secluded, I felt excluded. You know, I would sit there on the fence and people would just be like, "Oh yeah, that kid's a loser." But little did they know, I was sitting there coming up with plans because I knew one day I'd get them back. So when I was sitting on the fence looking at all of them play basketball and get all the girls and all the attention, it's funny how in grade 12 it kind of went like this. And at the hooli I was performing, they were chanting my name in the audience. Things change. You just gotta hit every ball out of the park. You can't control what balls are thrown at you in life.
Yeah.
Just gotta back them out of the park, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I plan to do till the day I die.
Yeah. So basically, what you're telling me, since you were in elementary school, you had a vision of
I didn't always know I
being
wanted
a
to
rapper.
rap. Chris Pickett made me rap. I always had a
Chris
vision. Yeah, he
who's
dropped
Chris
me on my
Pickett?
head. Okay, y'all. I'll get into that. In elementary, I was a writer. I always wrote stories. I always wrote superhero stories. I did a lot of writing. That was the only thing I had because I wasn't cool enough to be on the court. So I had to go into my own world. In high school, I kind of fell off writing in grade 9 and 10 till the end of grade 10. Me and Chris Pickett. Chris Pickett's someone who went to my high school. We were just fooling around wrestling in BP Station. I was on his shoulders. He flipped me and I smacked my head on the concrete and I was out. And I had a serious concussion. And after that, for some reason, I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a wrestler. I was on the wrestling team and they told me, if you keep wrestling, you're going to damage your brain by 30. You want to be a vegetable? I said, no, I don't. So pretty much I started writing after that. And
Okay.
from the second I started rapping, I knew that, like, okay, this is what I want to do, and until I'm good at it, I'm not going to stop. Like, from the second I started it, I've had to live it. You gotta live it to love it.
Mm-hmm. So basically, Chris Pickett just changed your whole goal.
I use Chris Pickett as he's the example of taking something bad and making something good out of it. Chris Pickett never told me, like, go rap, go pick up a pen. I just feel like that was God. I tell people, as much as that knocked me out, it woke me up.
It woke you up,
right?
Okay, yeah.
So I look at it like Chris Pickett. God used Chris Pickett to get me into rap.
Mm-hmm. So is there any more hobbies than rapping?
No.
So basically
Drinking.
Okay, so all you do is just rap. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what you just focus on, rapping.
Yeah, rap. That's it. So if I don't make it as a rapper, I am screwed. Which is why I need that support.
Yeah.
Thank you, people who do. People that don't, open your eyes, wake up. It's not no joke. Not no Gloria story. King of the category. Toronto was his territory.
Okay, so you really want to make it. So basically, like, do you have a goal when you want to make it?
Yeah, I do. I want to be the greatest rapper of all time, and I don't want to curse it, but my goal is by 2020 to be known all over the world. And in the next couple of years, I want to be known around the city. I want to be an international rapper who's known everywhere, biggest rapper of all time by 2020. And I'm going to do everything on the scratch and claw until they get to that point because I feel like it's not impossible. People look at me sometimes like, this guy doesn't make marketable music. That's not going to be on the radio. It's not that I can't make marketable music. It's that I'm not trying to fit into the popular sound, trying to come up with my own sound, be so good at that all the younger kids are going to emulate me one day. I'm giving you what you need, not what you want. You might not know what you need right now because you're hoodwinked and brainwashed by all these mainstream rappers talking about nothing. But believe me, once I come and I show the world my skill, what they talk about is not going to be cool anymore. So I believe in myself. Okay. I believe I can do that. It's not arrogance, it's confidence.
So tell me what you talk about in your rap.
I talk about everything. If I want to, and I like to really go in depth, like the song Seasons. I don't like the misogyny in the music industry. I don't like how men bring women onto the stage, slap their ass and throw them off. I think that's bad. And I don't like how girls allow it just because that person's famous. But then an underground rapper who's respectful and friendly doesn't get anywhere because he's not on TV. He doesn't have money. He doesn't get, women left, right, and center. So I just think that instead of talking about that in songs, what I'll do is I'll go in depth and I'll talk about how I'll make a song, a satirical song, just showing how ridiculous it is, and that's going to be seasoned. So I'm not going to give away more details on the season's track. Just know that track's going to be crazy.
So you have a date when that track?
No, I don't. I don't. But maybe January. Hopefully, yeah. January is what I'm planning for right now. I'm gonna chill for the rest of the year and put everything I have into this track. I want to make it amazing.
Do you think you're ever gonna go back to school?
You know what, man? It would have to be something that helps me and benefits my music. If it's anything other than that, I don't really see it as productive. Yeah.
No wait. So what college did you go to?
I went to George Brown College.
George Brown?
Yeah. Castle
For
construction trades techniques.
construction.
Great course, great people, great teachers, great students, just not for me. So I'm not knocking the school and saying it was bad. It's just not what I wanted to do. I was kind of forced into it.
Yeah.
I just wasted $7,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So no wait. So basically, you were telling me how you spend thousands of dollars in these music videos.
Yes, sir.
Is how do you get the money to?
I work at No Frills and I'm broke as hell because every dollar I get goes into music. You know, like every paycheck goes into that. Like people say $1,000 for a music video. Are you kidding? Well, think about it. Look at a video like this. Think about everyone that was wearing a shirt who pays for that, me. Think about the video studio we had to use for that 1 20-second scene, $100 for that, me. So why it pisses me off when I put $100 into 1 20-second scene and people still scroll down on my stuff. It's like, can't you see the work this dude's putting into his stuff? You know?
So okay, so you're telling me that you bought everyone a T-shirt in your
Yeah,
music video?
yeah, definitely. And I'm not gonna charge them. I think it's like sick. You're showing up, take a T-shirt. Thanks for coming. You know?
Does music sometimes stress you out, bugs you out?
Definitely. All the time. I can't sleep.
Alright, so Eli, thank you for your time.
It was a pleasure.
I really enjoyed it, and yeah, thank you.
Anytime. I hope
Thank
we
you so
do
much.
this again. I had a lot of fun in this interview. For real. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.